I'm doing something pretty weird. So what am I doing? I'm converting to Orthodoxy.
Several of you have asked for my testimony on my journey to Christ, how I went from atheist to Orthodox Christian.
As some of you know, about actually a little over a year ago, I formally converted to Eastern Orthodoxy from Eastern Catholicism.
My conversion into Orthodoxy was about 2 years ago. I was baptized in Roman Catholic as a baby.
My husband was Roman Catholic. He's now Orthodox. I walked into our apartment and said, I want to be an Orthodox Christian.
Here's my my last post to the list before I decided to be chrismated was this. Intellectually, Orthodoxy is fully sacramental, contra Protestantism, and inerrant where she claims to be, contra Catholicism. Practically, Orthodox worship and spiritual discipline are beautiful and effective tools for knowing and becoming like Jesus.
Don't let family or anybody else keep you from the Orthodox Church, because here is the only means of salvation. Just the one true Church of Jesus Christ. That's it. That's all you need to know. And that's the only real information that you need to know.
The way and the life which Christ also called himself. And so I'm experiencing the transactional nature of the church within Orthodoxy, and that has been very precious to me.
And so eventually I just thought, well, maybe I should give more, credence to Orthodoxy, and read just tons and tons of Eastern Fathers and Orthodox theologians. And so I just kind of read my way into it, which is not to say that it's purely intellectual, because you do have to go beyond just that intellectual domain, and it has to kind of be actualized in your life. So you have to go through catechesis, you have to go through the being received into the church, you have to live in the liturgical life of the church. So compared to the other approaches, I would say it's a much more serious, demanding kind of commitment than what you would experience in anything like Protestantism, or even traditional Catholicism doesn't really have the kind of expectations and the relationship between you and, say, a spiritual father as it is in Orthodoxy.
But what it made a huge impression on me, and also really helped me to immediately embrace Orthodoxy, was that I felt that the writer and the church and the witness of the church and the fathers had a very thorough understanding of the demonic and the demons. And I said, well, if they understand the demons, then they must have the truth. And they explain so much of the spiritual world. And later I would discover in the writings of Seraphim Rose that one of the key distinctions, or what makes Orthodoxy the church, is that they have the discernment of the spirits. That's precisely what makes Orthodoxy different than everything else.
Yeah, that was my conversion. I think the Roman Catholic background made it kind of easy to convert. Like, it was simple, kind of like fulfilling of that, or the next step for me.